Hey guys, welcome to a new movie. Today we're doing 65 with Adam Driver. It's a simple movie, and I think it's fun. It was fun. You can kind of tell by the trailer what you're gonna get with this movie, and kind of like, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's like, it's not bad, but not like amazing. It's just fine. It's a simple movie, simple plot, done well. I think it's done well. Good. So it's about, what's the movie about? First of all, I think I gave it a jump, but I liked it. Like I said, not the best movie, not the worst movie, solid. But what is the movie about? It's about Adam Driver lands on this planet. His ship crash lands on this planet, and we don't know. In the trailer, you don't know what thing it is, but there's dinosaurs and stuff. Goes on the planet, finds this girl who also survives and has to survive. That's basically all I'm gonna say, and it's them surviving, trying to escape of this planet, and there's dinosaurs and stuff. All I'm gonna say, because I feel like the rest of it, not really. I don't know if it's added in trailers and stuff about some other points. I'll get into more detail in a second, but I don't think some of this other part was not shown in the trailer. Some of it can be really easily surmised, but some of it I know definitely is not shown in the trailer, so I want to keep that in mind. So, we're going to talk about the movie more in depth now, so if you don't want to get spoiled, you can leave. I'll come back, I'll go skip to the end where you see my rating. But yeah, this movie it starts off with him, Adam Driver's character, and his wife. He has a wife, and I guess it's a wife and a kid, and obviously the kid is sick, but I'm like, oh, just, okay, I'm not expecting this movie to start with a sick kid, okay? And they're on a planet. I thought Earth is on a planet, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go on this thing, it's gonna be like 2 years. Honestly, he goes on this trip, and the daughter's kind of like, do this, because he's doing it for you, because, raise money to help you and stuff, so he can get more money to create you and stuff. But he goes on this trip. While he's on this trip, obviously, he hits like an asteroid belt, crash lands on the planet, and guess what planet it is? Earth, of all things. Yes, of course. And this is the time with the dinosaur. To see in advance a race this advanced, and we haven't even really been born yet as a species, it's kind of wild. But also, there's a lot of other things. I guess the media. I just thought about if they crash landed and a lot of the ship stuff is still there. I like, wouldn't all that stuff be there dead? I don't know, wouldn't it be like the future stuff? The ship's crashed and broken, there's still like future stuff there. So wouldn't that be stuff on the other planet? So wouldn't that be there? But then I'm like, the asteroid has probably destroyed everything, so that kind of really enough so it wouldn't be anything special. So yeah, getting ahead of myself, he's talking about asteroid. But they're on the planet, and he finds this other little girl. They crash land, he's the only survivor. But then he finds out, there's one light pod left. It's this little girl. The whole point where it looked like he's about to kill himself or do something. Or this point where he's like trying to ask for like assistance on the radio. It's like, hey, come help me. And then he's like, no. Basically like, hey, this doesn't pay. I'm super sorry, we're crashing and stuff. No, we don't need it. Like, he basically, he like doesn't want to deal with stuff. Because you find out later what the deal is with some of that. But he finds this one light pod. This little girl gets her out, tries to help her. She can't really speak a lot of English. Well, it's not really, technically I wouldn't say, I don't even know if it's English, but you know what I mean. There's obviously Adam Driver character speaking English. Might be a different language, but they're doing it in English so we can understand it. Obviously, so what's the point? If you can't understand anything, you could have it translated, but, and then the other person is from a different tribe, somebody is speaking a different language, talking to her, and obviously they get to the point where like, we have to go here to escape, and dinosaurs, then we find out it's dinosaurs, it's in the time of dinosaurs throughout the movie, and they have to fight them and get their way out of here. And that's basically the movie, them fighting to get to the escape pod thing. They get there, there's some fights and stuff that happens and stuff throughout the movie. It's fun, and you find more about his daughter that she actually died. Like, she had this disease, she actually did die or something. I'm like, oh fuck. Pretty sure she's dead. I'm like, oh fuck. And if she's not dead, I'm pretty sure he's talking about how her kid is getting worse and how she died. I'm like, he's fucked. The stuff with the daughter dying and all the stuff, that was stuff they didn't show anywhere in the trailer. Like, now he's still surprised. The thing about her, me and this other girl, them escaping, all that seems very straightforward. So they both get on the ship, and then they obviously eventually get out of here and go home. And that's the movie. It was solid. It was fine. Nothing too over the top. It was fine. Like, it was fine. It wasn't bad. But I do think I don't think it's a bad movie. Like I said, I don't think this is going and expecting anything super amazing out of this movie. Just going, have a fun time. Adam Driver and his logo, and fighting some dinosaurs. It's fine. It's very basic and simple, but it looks like it's good. I'm gonna give it a crisp 7. Like I said, I think it's simple and basic. Not doing anything super wrong, but nothing that makes me blow over the top. I think it's just solid, but nothing that makes me go, holy shit, or like, really not too much. But yeah, what do you guys think of Adam Driver's movie 65? Well, I don't know if it's his movie, but 65. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay epic. You guys can always stay epic. See you next week, guys. Bye, cool fam.